Maeve's awake.
Holy shit. Okay.
So if you're still down, once we've finished with this pursuit, then we can link up with you and have a chat about CIB if you like.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
Cool. I'll make my way down to the station and we'll do it.
Cool. This guy's bleeding, so I can't imagine he'll be pursuing for much longer.
Okay.
But I'll give you a call when it's over.
Awesome. Sounds good. I will talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye. I'm having my interview.
Oh shit.
I need to go.
Oh, okay. Go have fun. Best of luck, honey. You'll do great. You're literally, you're overqualified, frankly. So
One would hope. Just,
okay, quickly. If I ever text you the word coffee, something has gone wrong. Okay.
Okay. I can remember that. Please be safe. Also, for fuck's sake, go put on a mask.
I'm going to do that right now. Wait, can I take
the Granger?
Oh, thank you. Fuck. Okay.
It probably needs gas. I don't remember if I filled it or not, but all right. All right. We gotta go read the fucking SOPs real quick. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this today. We're about to go have our CID or CIB interview, which honestly, I'm gonna be blunt. There really isn't, like, for Flop, he's doing the detective unit, but the reality of the situation is that there is nothing else for Flop outside of the Rangers that he cares about. Leaving a Bravo pops off, I know immediately. All right. Oh, God, today's been a busy ass day. Am I even gonna be live tomorrow? I don't even know. I guess I'm pushing a long one anyway, just to see what happens. I think that went good. I think the big takeaway from what just happened, though, was all Flop wants is for Ziggy to question everything. He wants Ziggy to question everything. He does not want Ziggy to jump to conclusion, which he unfortunately did multiple times, but he needs Flop to, like, just take a fucking breath and be very smart. At the same time of being smart, tell you what, PD is in a very interesting spot, all things considered. Lester was very quiet. What happened? Flop's personal life took over from PD. PD didn't change. Flop's personal life definitely took over. Yeah, there really isn't a check to milk, quote unquote, but I didn't expect it to take a fucking hour and a half. I thought that was going to be at most a 20-minute conversation. I thought that was a meeting with Etta, and then it turned out to just be what it was, so. All right, let's please, damn it, no food. I love how open Sean is with Flop. I think it's a cool directive. I'm hiding in here. Hold on. Let's text back Etta. All right. I need to read through this again. Strong line of communication. Our goal is to always keep a strong line of communication with high command. Okay, so rules of thumb. High command is to always be informed of what we're doing and to keep a strong line between our cases and high command so that they're aware as to what's going on. CAB and its members primarily operate within itself as a linear command structure for its own operations. Secondly, reports to the UPD chain of command where appropriate. The purpose of ranks and roles within the CIB is for operations involving the unit alone, but bears no significance to the UPD rank structure. Members of the CIB are expected to acknowledge their positions within the UPD and the CIB and act accordingly to their position, and both depending in case of disregarding the stipulation may result in disciplinary action. Wait, I'm gonna have to ask them the whole CIB chain of command thing. This is very wordy for a man that's exhausted. I guess what I need to know is what is appropriate. What are the appropriate measures? If there's someone that poaches flop, it's got to be Sean. Oh fuck yeah. Report directly to High Command Commissioner, including receiving general orders for major cases for the unit as a whole to work on. Remain in direct and regular contact with UPD. Free flow information. Maintain the unit's direction. Handles the CIB budget. What the fuck? Handles ranking structure within the unit. Commit themselves to the unit to ensure operational efficiency, prioritize casework, actively engage in field work to increase unit visibility when possible, document all investigational activity within the MDT, sign off on probationary detectives' requests for authorizations. A probationary detective with learning and development must be trained in medical first aid. We are. May operate as per outlined SOPs. Okay, we'll worry about that later. What's the other thing you wanted me to? Case statuses open, continuing cold, nothing's happened, closed, easy. Behavioral expectations. This is the one that really matters. It's how to speak with people. Okay. I think we're good. Honestly, I don't think there's really much I have to read. In fact, we're gonna tell Richard about it. Hey, do you have any food by chance?
Any food?
Oh my! No, no. Fuck! I'm about to have my interview. I'm gonna pass the fuck out.
Please, please go get food.
I'll go get
Please.
food. I'll go get food.
Please.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you patrolling or are you like ending your shift?
I'm about to go and buy food because dispatch and myself are starving, and I'm having my interview for CIB, and then I'm going 42.
Oh my god.
Fucking, I've never run at these hours. Come on.
Flop, you want to be a detective?
Yes.
I never would have guessed that you would want to be a detective.
Well, I wanted to be a ranger, and they told me to pound salt up my fucking ass, so I had to choose option
Who's
number
they?
2. Well, obviously everybody because I haven't really had a chance to have any progression with that. And let's be honest, Duncan, in shift 3, my recognition is not going to be seen. So I'm going to continue to do what I always do with that as my main goal. But I don't expect there to be much progression for a little while. I'm going to continue to push positively about it, but
if only there weren't so many other good options for sheriff, I probably would have stuck in the race and made the Blaine County Mountain Rangers for you.
you would have had my vote. Oh, you would have had my vote. But yeah, I won't be around much longer. I'm gonna do my interview and then I'm probably fucking off.
I think Bones make it the Blaine County Mountain Rangers.
Why doesn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the stipulation he wants to see. Here, give me 1 minute. I have to order food. Hello,
Buy a
how
flop.
you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How can I help?
Could I get 4 combos, please?
Yeah.
I'll let you pick what you recommend. I'll take a mix, whatever you want. I'm buying for myself and my father, so.
I got you.
How's your day
would like
been?
some gum? It's been pretty good, A lot of customers, to be honest.
Nice, yeah. What was your question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Would like some garlic sauce or chili sauce on it?
Ooh, I'll do chili sauce on mine, and I'll get garlic sauce for the other 2.
All right, got it. Got it.
Oh
Go
my
and swipe.
god. Thank you. Woo! Fuck me. Fucking allergies.
All right, I go.
Thank you so much. Amazing.
Should be-
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
You as well. Take care. Oh my god, my allergies are so bad right now. Holy shit. What is?
What are you wearing?
This was I was out on the boat fishing. And then I got called and asked about my interview. And I went, fuck. And I went back to the station and
Guys.
hello. Richard looked at me in dispatch and he's like, please, dear God, for fuck's sake, I'm going to pass the fuck out. And I'm like, all right, hold on. Let me go get food. So I didn't really have a chance to change. Don't you worry. Ugh. Bob, don't die, buddy. Whoo! God, my allergies are rough. I am gonna steal one of Richard's drinks. I'm not gonna lie, but he's getting a full meal. Hi, Duncan. I gotta go save dispatch.
Toolkit.
I don't actually have one. Fuck. Never mind. Wait, do I have one? Oh, whatever. He's already. Yeah, I do. I'm a dumbass. I've arrived.
Your food, please.
Don't worry. I got you.
Me starving. Drinker.
I got you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I gotta start ordering double drinks.
Have you got food?
I did, yeah. I got food too.
Pretty good there.
Uh,
Drinks on there, great.
oh yeah. No, they're good. I needed that so badly. I asked Ziggy, I'm like, do you have any food while he's eating his last piece of food? He goes, nope, this is it.
What a bastard.
What a bastard.
He called me up, by the way.
Yeah, he told me. I'm not gonna ask how it went. That's between you guys unless you want to disclose it, but
He's okay. We're okay. We're good.
we take it one day at a time and we kind of go from there.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go put on something a little bit more professional for my my meeting, or I guess
Please
my
do.
interview. Yeah, this is a little.
Do you want me to come and support you and like I can come like be an advocate?
Sure, sure. I'll put on what I have that I like, and then we'll kind of go from there. It's what I normally wear off duty, but I actually think for like a business casual, it would work out.
Come on, I'll see what you put on.
All right.
And I'll rate it. That one's 10-7.
I don't want to be like overdressed for this. I don't think they're looking for overly dressed. I think they're just looking for, you know, is it this one? I forget. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, my back.
What the hell?
What do you what?
Why have you got dress shoes on with jeans?
It was supposed to be a little business casual.
What? You're a
Ugh.
clown.
What is so goddamn funny? Lucas Lavender. I'm gonna throw
Why you
him.
walking like that? Ziggy ain't railed you like that in like years, babe. You
Yeah,
need to
don't
get it
worry. Bruno
together.
Brown got that taken care of.
Oh, wow.
It took one train in a fucking tunnel. That motherfucker ruined me.
Do you see what your son is up to?
Yeah,
flat.
with
He's a
cadets,
flat.
it's Oppo.
Don't be judging. Listen, it wasn't the train's fault. It was Bruno Brown's fault.
Oh,
You really want to go into an interview wearing jeans? There.
It's not like I don't know if it's a formal interview.
Okay, I mean, you listen. You do your.
Hold on. Do you think this would be bad for just like a casual interview?
bye, y'all.
Goodbye. I'm gonna ask real quick. Hold on.
Hello.
Hey Riker, is this supposed to be a formal interview?
10-3, Atlas.
No, not really.
Okay, all right. I want to dress nice, but I don't want to, you know.
Richard,
It ain't that
deep.
trim
You know what I
Atlas
mean?
All you need to.
Yeah, it ain't that
okay?
deep.
All right.
Yes,
I
so,
appreciate
yes,
it,
Uh,
Riker.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just
goodbye. Good
process.
night.
We're just waiting for the vehicle to get
Good
picked
night.
up by tow, and then we'll head to PD.
Where do you want me to meet you?
I didn't think that far ahead. I'm gonna be honest.
We can just make it easy and say the rooftop if you want. This way it's
Sure, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go to the roof.
okay. Cool. I will
All
meet
right.
you up there.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Bye bye.
Guys, can you bring your dad?
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, if you ask him, I think he'd probably be okay with it. Riker's a good one. He said
I
it
don't
is
wanna-
not
I don't
formal
want-
at all.
I don't want to cramp your style, you know.
Okay. He did say, I quote, "Yeah, it ain't that deep." So that's good, but I wish we had like slightly more like something a little casual, but could also be used in more of a formal occasion too. What do you think, Dad?
I mean, like boots.
I don't think boots are the play. I like these were not what I wanted, but
They're like you're either going bowling or you're about to join a circus. It's up to you, man.
it's just the shoes. I don't know. I don't like any shoes with these pants, but I like these pants.
Just put on the ones like the PD boots, you know.
These are the PD boots.
No. The ones that come up around the bottom of the jeans. They're pretty plain. Come on. No. Do they come up around? No, maybe go back.
These?
No, maybe. I don't think it's those ones. They're neither. They're in the, I don't know where they are.
Ooh.
No, please. No.
Oh, wait, maybe these question mark?
No.
No? These come up to the
Yeah.
pant.
See?
Those look ridiculous in these pants. You know what? He said it's not that deep. I'm sticking with what I got.
Oh yeah, just keep walking and then look at the bottom of your shoes, man. So you got post-it notes in the bottom of your shoes.
What do you got? What?
Look, you got post-it notes in the bottom of your shoes.
Stop looking at my shoes. Don't judge my clown shoes, okay?
You got the post-it notes under there. Where you get, is that where you keep your interview notes? You
Stop.
can like, so you can look at the bottom of your shoes.
Stop it.
Is that
I
where you
like
got,
my
like, Andy
shoes.
written on the bottom?
Don't worry about what I got.
Property of Andy.
You know, Dad, I don't want to judge you.
Don't then.
I'm not.
You can't judge me. It's Pride Month.
Yeah, you can't judge me either. It's Pride Month.
Yeah, but I'm only wearing this outfit so I can wear my Pride shoes and my Pride bracelet.
Hmm.
You've got no excuse. Post-it shoes.
Oh God.
Right, come on.
Oh, it's raining.
Where is he? It's raining. Have we got an umbrella?
No. We could go under here. Hold on. Riker said he was waiting for a car to get picked up for tow, which I don't know why I didn't question that, but we haven't had anybody show up for tow. Like,
Should we go down there?
go down where?
Let's go down there.
Where is that?
Let's go down there.
I want to go down there.
Why have we never got down there? Let's smash the window. I'll pay for it.
I mean, Dad, not for nothing, but we can make this happen.
Let's do it.
How are we gonna get down safely, though?
Just throw me down.
That's not safe.
That's safe enough.
That's
I
like
want that to be my office. That looks like a really nice dispatch office.
I think
Who'd
that
think it?
that's a phenomenal dispatch office.
I can imagine the peace and quiet I could get there, and then I could shout
Could you
down to the
imagine?
lobby.
Could you imagine if this was like the second office and you had to go through like a chain of offices? You had to start at the front desk, and if your complaint was worthy enough, you got sent to office number 2 and they get to meet you?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, we could have a chain of command. Welcome to floor 1. If you qualify for something, you're allowed to go to floor 2. Dad, stop it. Jesus. Don't do that.
I want to get to my office.
Soon. 1 to 2 weeks. Dad, Jesus. My God. Just be careful.
So much room for activities.
What door leads to this? Also, here's a question. What is the room below that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a waiting room.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. And if you come over here, there's like an office with some office chairs on the right-hand side?
Yeah, it's cool.
Riker is still on Great Ocean Highway. I don't know how long it's going to be. Damn, wait, this place has got a catwalk. Wait, there's a bag down there.
Yep, there is. Do you want me to throw you down there through the window?
No, I just want to look. Oh, wait a minute, Dad. Oh, don't do this. This is dangerous. Oh man, there's so much down there.
Yep.
You have like your own little area up here. Look at this. You got the catwalk area. You got everything, and then the waiting rooms below. Oh my God.
Yep. But all those rooms are locked.
Is Riker
I've
coming
been
down yet?
Deemed unsafe by OSHA. Is that what the people are called?
OSHA?
Yeah, those like the safety people.
OSHA's the safety people for like construction primarily.
Oh, okay.
OSHA compliance, making sure people are operating in a safe manner. Oh, give me 1 second. Hello?
Hey, Flop, how's it going?
It's going. How are you doing?
I'm alright. You
What's
called
that?
to check on me yesterday, so I'm calling to check on you today.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm doing good today. Outside of a cadet driving into a train and it sucking me in like a black hole and then spitting me out
no.
of a fiery blaze, I'm great.
That sounds like an adventure, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, it was an adventure, trust me. But yeah, outside of that, no, it's all good. Outside of that, things have been really good. Things have been great, actually.
Good. It's good to hear.
But yeah, I'm about to have an interview for something, which will be exciting, and I'm probably gonna go from there.
Alright, well, good luck with that. I'm sure whatever it is, you'll get it.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna do my best.
Alright, have a good rest of your day, Flop.
Thanks, Remedy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Remedy's sweet. She the other day she had been asking to meet up for a while, and I thought it was kind of strange. And she told me, she's like, you know, it honestly, she said it pains her to see so many people getting hurt, and she doesn't want to see the people that she cares about getting hurt. Then she asked to sit in my car, and I thought it was strange, and I said, as long as you don't plan on stealing it or taking it. So I unlocked the door. She got in it, kind of rustled around, got out. I said, you didn't take anything from the glove box or lockbox, did you? She goes, no. I said, you wouldn't mind if I searched you, right? She goes, well, I can't let you do that. So, well, then what'd you do? She goes, don't worry about it. And I found out after that she went on this whole spiel about wanting to make sure that the people around her that she cared about were safe, and she put a harness in my car without me noticing, which I can't lie to you, was really sweet.
That's fucked up.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't want a harness in my car. What am I, an F1 driver? I'd have to like put a belt between my penis every day. No, thank you. My seatbelt's nice and comfortable. I just clip it in next to my side. Instead, I have to play bloody. I have to like strap into a bloody NASA chair every time I get into my car. No, thank you.
I mean, Dad, in my defense, I'm not one, a great driver, but two, I'm also prone to ejections, okay? I think that there's a little bit of a safety knowing that I have something that would keep me protected. No?
No.
What?
No.
Why do you have this, like, negative connotation about me being safe?
You know what she could have done instead? Just break your legs and make you put you behind a desk. That would have made you safe as well. But since she had done that, no.
Sure, let me call.
Maybe you should just. You should just be a better driver. Maybe that she's just told you that.
Maybe I'll just call Remedy back and tell her to paralyze me from the waist down so that I'm safe. Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
Fucking disgusted. What?
Who's this Remedy? She trying to home wreck it?
No. No, she's
She
not.
a home wrecker?
She's with, I believe, ADMC.
You know, I got in trouble yesterday.
What? For what? For what? What'd you do now?
Only a little bit, not really. Because there was a cadet on radio that there was a pursuit going on, and I was dispatching, and there was 2 people in the pursuit, and they were like, hey, you guys on the pursuit, you can go to channel 2. Channel 2 is free. And I was like, hey, don't do my job, please. And I shouted at them on the radio. And then later on, Lucas and Sky and Alice came and chatted to me, and they were like, let's not shout at people on the radio, Richard. You know, let's try and keep it nice and be nice to people about it. Because it was, and you know, I kind of get it. It was a cadet. And they were just like, you know, you're not here all the time. Some people don't know, and some people like get used to doing it and stuff like that. You know, I think, but the main reason, you know, I did it was because I did it. It was wrong. You know, they did it. Like normally I don't get mad about it. It was because they did it when there was only 2 units on a pursuit. Normally I don't get too mad about it, but it was because they did it wrong. I don't normally swap people to another channel unless there's like 3 people in the pursuit and stuff like that. But I didn't really get in trouble as such. It was more just like, let's try not to do that. But
I mean, yeah. I think I do think that my defense for dispatch was in shift 3 years ago. When that did happen, was I had to pull people aside to say, you know, like, hey, listen, we don't always have the availability for dispatch, and you know, in the 2 days that we do have people out of 7, people start getting used to having to take care of it themselves, and standard slip, and that's, you know, respectfully, that is on the PD, but I also understand why that would happen if you're so used to your other ways per se, right? So,
oh yeah, I got it. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna get mad about it, you know. Where's Riker?
Riker just met up. I keep looking at dispatch. Looks like they're walking now. Hopefully they're coming up the staircase.
Oh, there you. Okay, hold on. I'm going. All right. Remember what I told you. Just don't mention the herpes or anything like that. Okay.
I don't have.
You'll do great. Okay. You'll do great, son. Good luck. Okay.
Thank you, Dad.
You guys don't ask him any hard questions. All right. You treat him nice.
will.
He's a good lad. And he knows what he's doing. He's a very good detective. You give him a chance. Okay.
Oh, Dad, oh
we're gonna grill him so hard.
We'll take good care of him.
Okay.
Thank you, Dad.
Oh, I guess, are you good cop and bad cop in this situation?
Yep.
I don't have herpes.
Where's the fucking herpes?
Where is she?
Where's the herpes?
Where's Rachel?
I left Rachel. I'm sorry.
I want to get out of the rain. I'm coming.
That's
into
why.
here.
Yeah, that's why I'm under here. I realized I said the roof, and I realized how shitty this was.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we can go inside the little box thing here.
This is fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we could.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Everyone
Listen.
looks a bit shiny out here. Do you guys get that? Like everyone looks a bit shiny in the rain.
Yeah.
Your gun, your holster right now, it looks like I haven't unlocked it yet.
It's like the skin in Call of Duty you couldn't unlock.
Everyone's eyes just makes them look like zombies in the rain. It's really weird.
I never noticed that till you said it. Why'd you say that?
Oh, just look at me. Look at me.
You look great. You look fine.
I know.
We'll go inside. We'll go inside.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I'll lock
now
up.
we're wet.
I will lock up. Anyway, okay.
I look like I'm wearing a leather catsuit. Now my turtleneck's like soaked.
It's okay. It's fine.
Looks good.
I'm, by the way, hunched over because I let Bruno Brown on his second cadet shift drive in a chase.
He told me about that.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah.
No, he did. He told me about it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Maybe I had a train ran on me, literally.
Oh.
In the tunnel, he decided to drive beside a train, and it decided to stop all of a sudden and come back at us and suck us in like a black hole and spit me out on Carson for some reason. But
you can sit down if you want.
yeah, I'm good.
Wait, I just had an idea. What if we did this in an interrogation room?
Oh, that's my favorite place.
You
Actually,
want to go down to the smoky interrogation room?
I feel like that would be fitting.
Okay. I'm okay with this. Considering interrogations are probably my favorite thing, I'm okay with this. Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
You need working elevators.
You know, I would agree with you, except the last time we had working elevators, it was the apartments, and I will tell you, after 6 months, they still have not figured those out. I don't know if I want...
It's the thrill. I like the thrill of not knowing whether I'll live or die in the elevator shaft.
Is it this door?
Yeah, one more down.
One more down. Okay. I lost count. Yeah, yeah. Kind of like you always kind of roll the dice on this 20% chance. You're no longer shiny.
You too. You no longer look like a White Walker
What is a White Walker?
from Game of Thrones.
Oh, I never watched Game of Thrones. Is this gonna hurt my interview?
Oh my god. No.
Fuck.
I don't. There's a lot of movies I haven't watched, and people grill me for it. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Mine's movies, but mine's also TV shows. Like, the reason I didn't watch Game of Thrones was because everybody was like, oh, it's to die for. You gotta watch Game of Thrones. You gotta watch Game of Thrones. And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really fucking want to now, because you're really grilling me on the idea that I need to watch this, or I'm just not involved.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's a me thing.
All right. So.
Nope.
Nope.
The time is 13:18, 9:50 a.m. EST. Senior Officer Flap Dugong, badge number 225, is in the room, followed by
414, Detective Maple.
415, Detective Gon Riker. Flap, do you want a lawyer?
No.
Okay. Well, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to attorney present during questioning if you can afford one. One will be appointed to you by the state if available. Do you understand your rights?
I do.
Fantastic. So, like I said, this is pretty, it ain't that deep, we just kind of want to, just have a chat with you about, the unit, the sub-department, because it's not a certification being detective, it is a sub-department. As you remember, I showed you the SOPs earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you had a brief read over them. So, I guess just firstly, I kind of want to ask you, does a straw have one hole or two?
If you look through it, one.
Is that your final answer? One hole?
Yes.
Why?
Because a straw, it depends on the way that you're viewing the object, right? Something that is round is, in some capacity spherical, and it technically doesn't have any edges. So if you look at it from an angle, you're going to look at it as two holes. But if you look at it straight down, you're technically only looking through one hole.
So are you trying to say that your angle of observation determines whether it has objectively one or two holes?
Yes. If I stick my tongue in the straw, now there's still one hole because I know that there's an endpoint.
I mean,
okay. Maybe write that down.
That makes me think of a new question. Do we have one hole?
Yeah, like your
From our butt to
butthole and
our
your mouth. Is that two holes or one?
Because that's technically like a straw, right?
Isn't our body made up of multiple straws because they're connected to each other? Like,
yeah, but
your stomach is connected
to your...
It.
Specifically from the mouth to the butthole.
Yeah, we're definitely one fucking. Yeah, we're.
Yeah, that's like a tube.
Hole. We are one hole.
We are one hole. All right.
We are a linear.
All right. Write that down.
Is this going to be on the test?
Well, there's no test.
Is this going to be on Friday's homework?
We don't listen. the last thing that CIB will ever have is homework. Okay, which in reality is not true because you probably will be working from home for a bit, but you know what? Yeah, there's going to be homework. I'm sorry.
There's probably going to be homework. If there's anything I know about going back to recordings and evidence, half the time it's being spent at home.
Yeah, we do as much as we can on duty because we get paid so much money.
Absolutely.
Yep. Do you think that, like, in your professional opinion, after reading the SOPs, do you feel like crabs think fish can fly?
You know, that's one I've never heard. I mean, to be fair, if you're born into the world and somebody tells you that the color red is actually the color blue, you're going to grow up thinking that the color red is actually the color blue. When a crab is born, it doesn't have an opportunity to process that, holy fuck, this thing is flying. It's just going to look and be like, oh, that thing's moving above me. So do you think that they're actually really thinking about if they're flying? Or do you think they're just like, what the fuck is that thing?
I'm asking the questions here, Float.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. They probably think those bitches flying.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Why did you put down interest for the detectives unit?
It's pretty simple, and I don't think it's that deep. I have obvious experience with detective work. I have very extensive experience with all forms of work involving, using the full statute in order to gather the evidence you need to convict. And outside of that, and just sort of the idea of being a detective, I have spent a good majority of my time as an LEO, educating people and helping people as early as 6 months ago, trying to educate and explain how subpoenas work. If you need help with anything, let me be a mentor. Let me try and help out. And when I saw that CIB was looking for interest, I turned around and said, shit, not for nothing. I feel like I've already been sort of doing this to some capacity. And I'd like to put more of my time in something that I enjoy. I'll be honest with you, respectfully. I would say off the record, but I've been Mirandized and I'm on recording. Responding to the laundromat, while it does hold its value, outside of the hostage, I see that place 37 times a day. And there's something incredibly unique about looking at an investigation and knowing every single one of them are going to be somewhat different, because you're always going to be dealing with different people. And I think the idea of learning the new puzzle is more enjoyable than the cookie cutter.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to read through the SOPs either in its entirety or the sections that I highlighted?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get a good read, but I definitely did do a glance.
Okay.
I'm gonna be blunt with you. I don't know how well I'll be able to reiterate, but I will do my best.
Okay. At a glance, what do you feel like the ethos of CIB is?
Could you define the word ethos?
Like primary, the ethos of the United States of America is democracy, right? The democracy, patriotism, etc. Right? So what do you think the ethos of the CIB is?
Transparency and I would say communication and transparency are the two big pinpoints. If you want me to kind of go into detail, I can, unless you want to just leave it at that. I don't know how much you're looking for.
I mean, you don't need to give like, you know, like one word answers, right?
Mhm.
Like, what do you feel like the primary goals are in terms of sort of how it operates and how it interacts with the other units and departments around it?
So I do have a question at the end of my statement, because it actually does fall suit with this question. Because it was a little bit of a question mark in the way that it was written. But I think from what I understand and the way that I see it, CIB is not to be on its own individual foundation. CIB is sort of looked at as an assistance unit, as well as a unit that can work together for certain cases. I think the way that it kind of entails is that the people that are in CIB are able to be mentors to those others that maybe need assistance in a field that you're expert in, or you're focusing on a case that maybe, you know, is in relation to that field that maybe you see value in. I think outside of the actual technicalities, though, I think the other important factor is being able to communicate and work alongside all other departments. CIB is not like an exclusive to LSPD or an exclusive to BCSO. It's a subdivision of the other units for a reason, so that they can work alongside everybody, essentially.
What kind of behavior do you think CIB has zero tolerance for?
I mean, I'll go off the obvious, and I might be looking too far into it per SOP, but I mean, obviously, any form of corruption, gatekeeping, more defined on gatekeeping. The idea that, you know, you keep things to yourself for your own personal benefit, because the unit's obviously there to be a tool and a source to benefit others that are also working on cases, and you're only hurting yourself if you're going to keep things to yourself. I think
Anything
those
else?
are ask the question again. I'm sorry. I'm
What
on
kind of behavior do you think that CIB has zero tolerance for?
probably negativity. I mean, I don't know. If you're talking about the relation between me and someone I'm speaking with, obviously the way that I approach them, depending on the case, is going to have a huge impact on the way that the unit is viewed to the public.
Yeah, so all of that. One of the big ones is elitism. I'm a detective, dude.
Oh, fucking I hate that shit. Oh
little
my
officer,
god,
dude.
I pound salt up your ass. If you come
I'm
to me
so
and be
cool.
like, yeah, I fucking hate
Listen,
that shit.
I'm taking over the scene because I'm a detective, all right? Listen, guys, it's kind of a big deal.
I want to cringe for you.
Yeah.
I want to fold into a fucking pretzel.
Are there any kind of skills that you think a detective needs that a patrol officer may not have? Not necessarily like, you know, motivational stuff, like, you know, having a drive to be, you know, to solve a puzzle, right? Like that's necessary, but not quite what I'm getting at. Like actual skills.
I think, to answer your question on a simple basis, no, I don't think there's anything that CIB or that being a detective follows suit that a normal patrol officer couldn't do. I think it more follows suit with the idea that maybe there is a specific field of quality that you have, and being able to assist people whether it be other detectives or other officers in a field that you feel that you have maybe more experience on in order to mentor them, is sort of where I see that going. Like I would expect a regular patrol officer to know how to write a subpoena, but maybe they don't do it often.
Mm-hmm.
How can, let's say I'm good at subpoenas. Okay, let's break it down. What do you know about subpoenas? Okay, let's try and make this a teaching moment. Let's try and improve on that so you know how to do it better moving forward. If you have any questions, right? I think the idea of being a detective is knowing that maybe your qualities are more focused in that field rather than maybe the primary purpose of your typical patrol.
Absolutely. We'd like our detect. So okay. Previous iterations of investigations departments have suffered from a number of problems. One being the elitism that I mentioned earlier. It was seen as this like just top tier elite unit that only the best of the best have any dream of ever have anything to do with.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. Yeah.
Don't quite want to be like that. That being said, those kinds of people are also capable of like being told by, you know, a senior detective or director or something like, hey, I need the subpoena done. Right? Takes them 10 minutes, done.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's that kind of efficiency is what we need, right? So, and you know, they're not going to be asking basic questions like, is this PC enough? Right? Like, that's the kind of efficiency that we need as well, which you're right. But also, in fact, I'm looking at the CIB SOPs right now, and your cursor is currently on the exact point that I was looking for as well. It's the first section in behavioral expectations.
Did I even read that? I don't remember.
Well, your cursor's on it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? I this was the last thing I read. Where is it? Behavioral. Can you highlight it real quick? Because I'm blind. I'm at UC and UM. Behavioral. Okay, I see it.
So you got like skill sets, the second one, which you mentioned, and then there's the first one. So basically, the answer I was looking for was all three of those points of behavioral expectations. So empathy to people who, you know, like someone like their friend or family member has been killed, or they're kidnapped, or they're missing. You know, a stand patrol officer may not really know how to handle that.
Yeah.
You know, sort of being sensitive to all kinds of situations. If you're okay, if Ruby comes up to you and says, "Hey, I need you to text me. I need you to export this person's report, this incident report, and just text it to me." What do you do?
Vomit.
Why?
Why leave a paper trail?
What's the problem with texting it?
Put simply, when you're in a position where people know that you're running an investigation, you have a target on your head. That's a fact. It doesn't matter what case it is, depending on the severity of it. If someone were to get access to your phone, or God forbid someone got access to Ruby's phone, there would be very sensitive information that would be essentially leaked. And at that point, your case is no longer locked and keyed. It is now pretty much for public and useless.
If you don't have a case to work, like you haven't been assigned one, what are you going to do?
I mean, there's one of two options here. I think there's two reasonable answers, and I don't think either of them are necessarily wrong. I guess the question is, where do you guys see it fit? Either, you know, focus on primary patrol in due time, or the other option too is always to seek out a case, find something that maybe interests you, something you may have heard, something you see, maybe a small incident comes up, see if you can, you know, learn more about it, gather information if you think it could be something bigger. I guess it really depends where you see things. My personal, if I don't have a case going on and there's nothing that's really jumping out at me, I'm on general patrol.
So it's actually 50-50. We have had problems in the past of detectives sort of neglecting patrol.
Oh, I remember.
Where, yeah. So quite often we'd get complaints from command saying like, listen, every time I go on duty, like all of the officers just see you sitting in the, detective headquarters all day. Like, we need help. And it turns out they're not even working on anything. They're just sitting there, just doing nothing. So we to calm that, I guess, to calm that issue, in the day we are still sworn police officers, and we also have a duty to patrol to perform. I'll be honest with you, the overall goal, long-term goals for CIB is to separate and become its own department. That we're kind of keeping.
Could you say that last bit again real quick? I'm so sorry.
One of the overall long-term goals for this unit is to separate and become its own department.
Okay.
Which case you would have the choice of staying with the unit, and transferring essentially. So you would no longer be an officer in the LSPD or a deputy in the BCSO. You would be an agent of. At that point, it would be back to SIB because it would be State Investigations Bureau. That's a long-term goal. We're not really talking about that much because it would probably go nuclear if that kind of discussion was had at this point.
Yeah, I think any inkling or speaking, not to cut you off, but any voicing of any concerns of there being another department, oh my God,
yeah, we're talking like
yeah.
a couple of years down the line, right?
Sure.
In the meantime, we are still patrol officers and we have a duty to patrol. One of the promises that was made to High Command was 10% of patrol. So at any one time, we aim to have no more than 10% of patrol operating as a detective. So going off doing their investigations, doing interviews, staking out, operating unmarked, undercover, etc. So if we have 10 units out on patrol, we kind of only really want maybe one person as a detective. That's not like a hard set rule, it's not like a hard SOP. That's why it's not written in SOPs.
I get
it's
that.
Just a general kind of guideline. We don't want a detective getting on duty. There's 3 units on patrol and they're like, I'm going to go stake something out.
Hey, 225, 41, 10-7 reports. Good luck, guys.
Yeah. Not saying you can't, like if it's imperative that you have work that needs to be done, then obviously do it. We, trust your best judgment. We just aim to try and, reduce the amount of time it takes for these complaints to start filtering through.
Sure. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not trying to dome this down, but I feel like a lot of this comes down to use your head and just a little common sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you have something that is imperative, time sensitive, understandable, but if what you have going on is not urgent and people need people on the streets, focus on what matters.
Yeah, we need command to see that, the fact that we are still patrol officers, we're still out there helping patrol. And that helps with visibility for the unit as well, especially when we get our uniforms. They see someone, an officer out there in a windbreaker that says detective on the back. That's cool as shit, right? And they're like, damn, who's that guy? What's he doing? I want to know more about that.
I'm that cool fucking detective. Oof, I'm an elitist. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Riker. Please, God, don't fire me.
No. It's cool to have detective written on your back, right? That's just inherently cool. And that helps with visibility for the unit, right? Because you're going to get people coming up to you and like, hey, what's all that about? How do I become a detective?
Mm-hmm.
That's needed. The other 50% of your time spent when you're not doing investigational work is helping other detectives. So now we actually have a section in the MDT for CIB. which